Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and Viva la Raza.
Órale. Órale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout outs to all the junkies out there. Son of a bastard. Son of a bastard, Holmes. Oh, that's it. That's it. We will never witness history. It's not going to happen. It was taken away from us last night at WrestleMania Night 2 during Bloodline Rules, whatever the heck that even was. Good gosh, Holmes. Look, there's a lot to talk about what happened in Night 2. I'm going to recap it just real quick. My boy Pablo's going to jump on here. So, Drew McIntyre beat Seth freaking Rollins. Pretty good heartfelt moment when Seth Rollins told after he lost, he told Drew McIntyre, "You deserve it, man. What's up? That's a Benny from the Fox State, Holmes." He was like, "You deserve it, man." Just for Drew McIntyre to act like a fool with CM Punk, who I'm not a fan of. I don't really understand his fans too much, but oh well. And Damian Priest comes down, cashes in, and we have a new champion after just a few minutes, which is cool. That's fine. I think Drew McIntyre at some point would be champion again. So you can finally put your hand out. Oh man. Let me see. Yeah, so Damian Priest is new champion. I mean, we'll talk. I kind of want to focus on the big stuff that happened, but the Philadelphia street fight, that was cool. Hang on a second. Let me make sure Pablo's invited here. Let me see. Yeah, he should be jumping on here in a second. The Philadelphia street fight, that was somewhat cool. The Rocket came out, or who was it? Was it The Rock or was it Triple H that came out and said, "Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of surprises." You had Bubba Ray Dudley come out and he was the referee for that. That was a okay fight. Wasn't like the best, basically no holds bar match I've ever seen, but it was, it was cool. It was decent. AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah, that was actually a really good match. I was looking forward to that match. I thought that match, I said it in the pre-show yesterday, I thought that match should have been the Philadelphia street fight, right? As opposed to the six-man tag match. I thought AJ Styles versus LA Knight should have been the Philadelphia street fight just because the way they've been building it up. LA Knight going to his pad, getting locked up, them brawling at WrestleMania Night 1 in the back in the hallway. I thought that should have been the street fight, but oh well, nonetheless, they put on a good match. And I think LA Knight is picking up some steam again. He was really hot at one point. I think he kind of cooled down just a little bit. I don't think he completely lost his fire, but it looks like his fire's picking back up again. So that's cool. Oh man, Bailey, Io Sky. I mean, it had to happen, right? Io Sky, in my opinion, was pretty much, she had ran her course. It was it was pretty bland. I had said it before, man. Io Sky was red hot when she was chasing the title. She was red hot when she won Money in the Bank. She was red hot when she was chasing the strap. Kind of a little bit almost like Liv Morgan was when Liv Morgan was chasing the strap. But yeah, man. Yeah, Bailey, new women's champion. which we'll go ahead and just talk a little bit about the triple threat match for the United States champion. But before we do that, let's go ahead and bring in from the LA Times, one Mr. Pablo.
What's happening?
Oh man.
WrestleMania. WrestleMania was crazy, bro.
Good gosh, Pablo. Good gosh, homie.
The crybabies, everything, man. It was neat, man. It was
Oh man. Well, you know what? Before we get on the meat of the bone, man, I just kind of want to finish my thought and get your thoughts on the United States Championship. Do you think that was a real entertaining match?
neat. The one with Gunther?
No. With Logan Paul and Kevin
Oh,
Owens.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was
Well,
okay. My daughter
well,
loved it, man. She, all the young kids are rooting for Logan. Everybody hates him though, but the young kids, man, 18, 20 and under, they love Logan. You know?
listen, man, I'm a fan of his as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has come to his own. He has taken this very serious, and I've said it before, Pablo. He's a good wrestler, man.
Oh, killer. Definitely, dude. He has that Kurt Angle thing where he's catching it quick,
Right.
I would have preferred Randy. But dude, so many people lost their belts, bro. It's good they kept it on Logan. Logan's a billionaire, bro. They need to keep it on him, dude. Plus, he's entertaining, bro. Come on. Give it up for
And,
Logan, man.
and right in the center of the ring, damn. He's really making
Yeah.
some movidas, man.
Oh yeah, man. It
All
was
right.
it was a fun match, and that Prime guy getting jacked, that was pretty fun. That streamer
I didn't know
dude.
who that was. I had to be told who that was. They're like, oh yeah, he's a big social media guy. I had no idea who the
Yeah.
heck he was.
Yeah, my daughter knew right away, dude. She thought it was
Right.
KRS or something like that, but no, she's that's so and so, and I was like, oh, trip out, you know? Yeah, bro.
That frog splash. I'll tell you, man. Gunther, who has been wrestling for I don't know how long, really needs to take some pointers from Logan Paul on how to do a splash from the top rope.
Yeah, man.
Good
Yeah.
gosh.
Hey. Let me ask you something before we even go on with Gunther. I know you hate Sammy and you hate Gunther, and I know you hate Gunther with a passion. How did you feel seeing him lose his belt?
I didn't like it.
Oh, really?
I didn't like it. I said it. I did a post WrestleMania 1 and a pre WrestleMania 2 show yesterday before WrestleMania Night 2, and I spoke about it, and I said the one time that I root for Gunther to remain Intercontinental Champion, the fool loses, Paul. He loses.
Oh man.
Why does this happen to me, Pablo? Why?
I
I
don't
pay
know,
my
bro.
taxes. I'm a good citizen. I do right. I just
Right.
gave to charity, Paul. Why do these things happen to me? The one time that I root for Gunther to remain Intercontinental Champion, he loses the belt.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Did you like the match?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. But what made it entertaining was the fact that Sammy's wife was right there front row.
Yeah.
That's the match itself was fine, but what really made it entertaining was the fact that Sammy's wife was in the front row.
Right. Right.
So,
Well, what did you think of all the buildup where he's being trained and he's being trained and you owe me a favor after doing the whole Rocky story and he was the underdog, and what did you think of that?
I thought it was actually gonna go somewhere. Pablo took off his shirt because Sammy won. I know you're a huge Sammy fan. I know you were.
You know what? Nah, bro.
Oh, come on, stop.
Nah. I've been off the Sammy train for a little bit, bro. Ever since he turned into when he started teaming with Kevin Owens, from that time, though, I'm not saying I hate the guy. But I'm just saying, I've been off the Sammy train. I don't dig it. I want the conspiracy theorist back. I want the bad guy back. This is not cool, bro. I don't like new Sammy, bro.
Okay,
I
Paul.
don't
Look,
like
you don't have to rag on Sammy to come kick it with the cool kids, Holmes. All right, we
Nah,
accept you over here, dog. You don't have to
nah.
put
No,
Sammy
that's an
down.
honest opinion, bro. Honest
Okay.
opinion, bro. I've been off the Sammy train for a little bit, man. And do I like the guy? Yeah. Do I want to see him go over now? No. I think Gunther, the way Gunther carried himself, like a professional, love him or hate him, he carried himself like a professional. For Sammy to come in and this little story with his weak little muscles to come in and win, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't too disappointed, but I get it for Canada. They want to reach Canada with ratings, I get it.
Yeah. I want the strap off of Gunther, but once he passed Honky Tonk Man, it mattered to me who took it off of him, and I didn't want it to be
Yeah.
Sammy.
Do
So
you think they felt they owed it to him because he lost to Roman in all of Canada? Do you think that was it?
I don't know. Maybe look, I'm sure he puts in a lot of work, and so it's like, hey, let's throw him a bone, And
Yeah,
I think they're gonna push Gunther to one of the main straps.
I agree.
Yeah. So I mean, the fact that he lost it on 666 days, 666, that was kind of odd, but
Trip out.
yeah. But nonetheless, we got a new Intercontinental champion. I'm not too psyched about it. I don't think Sami Zayn holds on to it for the rest of the year. I think he loses it before the end of the year. So
To Chad Gable, probably.
probably, I mean, you got the whole Rocky Part 3 kind of thing. It's like, after this, you owe me a favor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Apollo Creed wanted. It's like, we go ahead, we have this match. So I'm sure he's just say we got to have a match.
Yeah, I agree. They're gonna have a match. I don't know when, but I hate to say it, man. Might just be me, but it seems like Sammy and KO have lost a little steam. I think they're being outshined by other athletes.
I think, yeah. I agree, man. I was gonna say maybe more Sammy, but yeah, KO was standing there hyping Sammy up to go out there and win, and then vice versa. Sammy
Right.
was standing there hyping KO up to go out there and win, and he lost. So
Right.
But Pablo, let's get to the meat on the bone, man. Everybody's waiting right here, man. Let's see. Sammy gonna lose it tonight at Raw.
Oh man. Hey,
Pablo,
but let me share. So I know you're going to the meat of the bone, but let me just tell you my favorite part of WrestleMania
what's that?
was when Damian Priest cashed in, bro.
That was
Cashed
pretty
in. I thought that was dope, bro. I thought finally, I hope he didn't lose it. Somebody didn't punch him out of the audience. He did it, man. To see the Judgment Day all happy. I mean, that was dope, bro. That was dope.
Well, once he lost the tag team titles, that opened it up for him to cash in, Senor Money in the Bank.
Right, man. Right.
So,
And with all these titles changing hands, bro, there's a lot more room for people to new champions, and new angles, Almost everybody lost their straps except Logan and Mommy,
Which that was the right move. You do not get the strap off of Mommy. She is too damn hot.
Oh, thank God, man.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to get the strap off because Becky's contract's up. I was thinking, they're going to do it to re-sign. Thank God, because nobody wanted to see Becky with the strap.
Right. Exactly, man. Pablo, okay, let's talk about it, man.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
All right. We will never see history again in our lifetime, Paul.
Yep.
That's it. It's ruined. There's a documentary that drops this Wednesday. If you guys are watching this live on YouTube, talking about the switch that they made. I saw Triple H. If you guys have seen previews, Triple H talking about that. Hey, the WrestleMania card was pretty much made up from October, right? And then the switch, the Cody Crybabies came out and switched it all up. Okay. Now we got a new WWE Universal Champion in Cody Rhodes. He finished the story. I thought it was complete baloney, Paul. This is terrible, dog. They went ahead and they listened to the Cody crybabies who are all in their teens and 20s, and they don't know, they don't understand history in the making. This could have still happened. All they needed to do was patience. That's all.
Right. I get it.
We could have seen history made, and you still could have seen Cody finish the story. But instead, but I also blame Paul Levesque. Like, dog, what are you doing? So as people start just throwing a fit, you're just gonna, cave in? Like, Paul, what the heck is going on here, man?
You feel like a lot of people, bro. Well, I don't know. Did you watch the post show on Saturday?
For night one, yes, not for night two. Or I didn't watch the whole post show for night one. I just saw a little bit here and there.
Did you hear The Rock?
No, I did see Roman and Paul Heyman.
Okay, well, this is The Rock, dude, gave a spoiler, bro. So I think this has to do a lot with The Rock, man. So The Rock said that he's talking about how everything came, right? He's talking about how it changed for the fans and the Cody crybabies and all that. But he's not talking like heel. He's talking like movie star Rock, right? Just regular dude. And he starts saying that basically that he woke up one day and he realized, nah, this is the way to go. Like, we gotta let Kobe finish the story. Like The Rock's kind of taking the blame. He was kind of like spoiled it, but he was all him finishing the story is important. The fans matter. You know what I mean? And he was talking out of character, bro. And he said it, dude. So I think The Rock had something to do with it. And I think maybe Roman needs some time off, man. I don't know because I wouldn't have made the call, bro. I wouldn't have made the call. And actually, even right now, with Kobe, that's his name, Cody.
Mhm.
I know a Kobe, so it gets me mixed up. But even right now, as he is champion, I am not as excited as when Roman was champion. It doesn't bring me to the level of excitement, bro. Okay, and I want to go on really quick. When about a year ago, I was not a Roman fan.
Right.
I was all for everything else. My wife in the household was a Roman Reigns fan, the only one, and we were against her. Okay, WrestleMania comes, Cody loses. My daughter stops watching wrestling. She was so mad, and I'm just like, whatever, But little by little, the tribal chief got me, bro, and I just started realizing we're seeing history, bro. This is incredible. This is the best story in ages, if not of all time. We come along, he's winning, and we're here. He's almost gonna pass Hulk Hogan, dude. And they take the strap off. I don't get it, bro. I mean, I really don't get it. I don't get it at all. We could have waited 3 more months at a pay-per-view. Cody could have got it. I don't get it, bro. So we are where we are. I get it. He deserves the title, but dude, there was more. There was more. That's all.
Yeah, man. Look, a completely unbelievable that they would go this long. They would go this long not to break the record.
Exactly.
And here's the thing, Paul. And I think people just had it in their mind that he had to do it at WrestleMania. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like it wouldn't have been as good had Cody finished the story at any other pay-per-view outside of WrestleMania?
It probably wouldn't have, but I'm of the mind. I was already of the mind that, dude, let's go all the way with Roman. We waited this long. Let's do it, dude. This has been so exciting, bro. I don't think Cody's gonna be, his title reign could be as exciting as Roman's. What's he gonna do next? Yeah. Go against Drew, go against Bobby. What's he gonna do? Go after all these people that Roman already smashed? Like, yeah. And I like Cody, bro, and I like him getting the belt, but not now. So I know for the people out there listening, we're like whining right now, but dude, it just come on, dude. We're just about to pass Hulk Hogan, bro. Why?
Look, okay. I'm completely with you, Paul. I'm completely with you on this. Look, I like Cody, my son, my youngest son. He's a big Cody fan, right? But even he understood what was on the line. He
Right?
wasn't he wasn't around for the Hulkamania days or anything like that. But he was just like, oh, okay, well, at least I could say I would witness history, even though I don't really know the Hulkster days or anything. But yeah, it'd be
Right?
cool to see. So
Right?
even he understood that. And I'm with you, Paul, because look, it's like, oh, finish the story, finish the story. Okay. So now he finished the story. Okay. Now what? How am I interested in him being champion? I'm interested to see him, whether he makes an appearance on Raw tonight or whether he makes an appearance on SmackDown. I am interested to see that. However, a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, the story is over. So what now? You gave the donkey the carrot. The carrot dangling in front of the donkey is what kept the donkey walking, is what
Yeah.
kept the donkey moving. Now you fed the carrot to the donkey. So now what? I mean, now where do you go from this, man? It finished the story. Good. The story is now finished. So does he relinquish the title and retire? Where
Right.
does the
Right.
story go from now? There's no story anymore.
Right. So on Sunday night, well, as far as Cody, if I was Triple H, the way I would go is a backstab by Randy or something.
Okay.
Do that angle because there were partners and all that. That's probably the only way. You know, I don't I don't see much of anything exciting. I don't want to see him go against Drew. That would suck. I don't know where they're going. Maybe a Bo Dallas comes. That might be interesting. I don't see a lot of excitement, but what I am interested is Sunday night. Triple H said that Roman Reigns is starting a new chapter, and we're going to be blown away. We're going to be blown
Mm,
away. So I'm looking forward to that more than Cody's reign, bro. Because if I could see them going. I know Rock's going to leave for a while, and supposedly Roman was going to leave for a while. But man, if I could see, like the bloodline turning on Roman, and The Rock becoming the head and they wore it out, something like that. Or, man, there's so many ways they could go with the bloodline, man. But it all depends on Roman being there, on Roman being there to make it exciting, So I'm looking forward to what they're going to do. I mean, what could we do now, bro? It's done. Um, I don't know, bro. I just hope this works out, bro, because, man, if not, wrestling took a big hit, bro.
well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I think stage is still one. People are very excited for what happened with Cody. I mean, it was emotional, right? So many people got involved after and hoisted him up. You had
Yeah.
Michael Cole, who was very emotional. You had the ring announcer who was very emotional. It was an emotional moment. I'm happy for Cody. I wanted Cody to finish his story. Absolutely. I was rooting for that. But just not now. Let history take place, man, and then we could do it. But I'm with you, Paul. Look, check this out.
Hulk
If
Hogan is smiling right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. But let me let everybody know something here. If they go with the story while everybody was celebrating, they showed a small little snippet of Roman Reigns outside of the ring, and it looked like The Rock was yelling at him.
Is
Okay,
that right?
it looked like The Rock was yelling at him while Roman Reigns was still kind of on the floor outside of the ring. Okay, now let me tell everybody something. If that story goes on where now we're kind of looking or leading to a Rock versus Roman showdown, you can have Cody, you can have the title. It is not gonna trump what's going on with the bloodline story.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. That's the thing I was thinking is that Roman is bigger than the belt. Roman is bigger than the belt. Anything Roman does is bigger than the belt. So he doesn't need the belt. But a Roman Rock, come on, man. They're good. That's the rumor. for the next WrestleMania. So now that he's part of the company, The Rock's going to be around a little more, man. It's going to be exciting to see that, man. That's the story I'm looking for. Yeah, man.
You think they wait till WrestleMania, Paul? I think they're gonna do Crown Jewel on that.
You think so?
I think so, man. I mean, Crown Jewel, we can put huge matches at Crown Jewel. That's what they've been doing, man. They put huge matches
Yeah.
at Crown Jewel. So I could definitely see them doing that over there.
I think what I heard, this is just other talking heads talking, right? But like I forgot all these guys. Oh man, what's his name? Oh man, all these guys like Vince Russo and all these guys who have podcasts.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
I've heard one or two of them say that like what Roman could do for now is the bloodline turns on him, and he fights Solo, he fights Jimmy on his way, till next year with The Rock. But all this time, The Rock's the head of the table,
Yeah.
that's
Boy,
something like that.
hey, I'll tell you, man, that's a Benny dog. He's such a Cody crybaby over here, dog.
Yeah, man. I don't know how to I don't know how to feel, bro, because I'm just like I'm not excited, bro. I wasn't emotional when Cody was. I wasn't emotional. I was like, really? And you know me, dude. I wanted Cody more than you. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, really? I wasn't emotional. I was like, okay, cool, but I didn't feel it. The mom thing, I didn't feel it. I love Dusty, and I didn't feel it. I just like, dude,
Hey, Paul.
what's going
Paul,
on?
okay, Paul. Let's talk about everything that happened, or the returns of certain superstars that came into that match. The John Cena, obviously, The Rock inserted himself in there. Seth Rollins in the Shield gear. Poor Seth Rollins, man. He loses at night one. He loses at night two. He inserts himself into the match just to be Superman. Oh, what did he get? He got speared by Roman, I think, first, and then got hit by a chair. And
Yeah.
then the Undertaker comes in. Like, what do you make of all these guys that came in?
I thought of you, bro. So here comes John Cena, right? He comes out to save the day. And then what happens? He faces The Rock. And then The Rock, with one little slam, just beats him, bro. And I was thinking of you. I was thinking of you because you called him a jobber. Dude, he was a jobber. He was a jobber, bro. He was a jobber in that match. I don't get how could he let that happen to his legacy, bro? What's up with that dude? Well, anyways, that was jobber, but I thought the Undertaker part was pretty cool. I
Okay.
wish they would have dressed him like OG Undertaker, but
Yeah.
I know the people there, man, they loved it, but if anything, that was just for the fans, and the Undertaker part was pretty cool,
Yeah, that was cool, Paul. But do you think that really lined up, or do you think that was kind of like their last Hail Mary to say, "Whoa, wait a second, we promised that this was going to be the biggest, greatest,
Yeah,
hugest
yeah.
WrestleMania of all time. So let's just throw in these names out of nowhere that really doesn't make any sense, but they're just going to go in there and just have a moment." Didn't to me it just felt that way.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
yeah,
okay,
they're
okay,
they're
for
trying to get a
example,
big Raw.
For example, Paul, what's the Undertaker doing there? Now, don't get me wrong, I love the dead man, but why is he inserting himself into the match?
Right? Right? I mean, you have to think about it. The only thing I can make up right now is in honor of Dusty, but that's just making it up out of my mind, That wasn't part of the storyline.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I never I like they threw in all these guys, which is cool. It's fine. It was fun to see them. I'm not complaining about it, but it was obvious that they did it just because they had promised that this is going to be the biggest, greatest, best WrestleMania of all time. And I'm telling everybody right now, it was not. I think last year's WrestleMania was better. No, Paul?
What I liked more than about this WrestleMania more than last was all the title changes.
Okay.
It seemed like last year they were more hesitant to change everyone's titles, And I didn't like the Judgment Day losing the tag titles, by the way. I thought that was weird,
I I liked it. I liked it. They had to do that so Damian Priest can cash in, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when it happened, I'm like, dude, this sucks, because night one they lost, Dominic lost. I was like, dude, they're bearing the Judgment Day. They're doing a John Cena to them, man. And then hopefully they, there's a lot of weird things going on with the Judgment Day, man. Is Dominic gonna go over and switch to that Mexican faction? All kinds of stuff, man.
Okay, all right. I don't think this was the biggest, best WrestleMania of all time. And by the way, I'm not being biased here. Okay, I'm not. But when Cody Rhodes won, it wasn't the biggest pop I've ever heard.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
there
agree.
was a pop, but it wasn't like an extreme pop. This reminded me, Pablo, because other superstars came into the ring celebrating with him, hoisting him up. It reminded me of WrestleMania 10 when Bret the Hitman Hart beat Yokozuna.
Mm-hmm.
And they hoisted him up, and he's kind of like the hero guy and everything. So it kind of reminded me of that. But I thought the pop was a little underwhelming for the storyline that was going on, and everybody wanted to see him finish the story. The pop wasn't really all that good.
I agree, and I watch the fans big time, man. That's what I look for. I look for the pop and everything, dude. And it was okay, but it wasn't huge. There was times where people were excited, like when Damian came out. People were they're going, yeah. They were like standing on their feet, waving their arms. I'm not saying they loved it more than Cody, but they were more invested, bro. I don't know if the night was long, but I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, man. I was just like, okay, it was a pop, but it wasn't like, oh wow, the world stops now. So
you want to know a pop? You want to see a pop? If you go back, if you ever watch when CM Punk when he was sitting down when he hit Drew McIntyre, like that was a pop. That was a pop. People got excited just because they were like, "Oh, this is cool." I thought he was hurt. And I'm just talking about pops. Right. That was a bigger pop than when Cody won. And you're 100% right. I was watching it, dude. I was watching it, man. And that's crazy. And then also another pop that I thought was underwhelming was John Cena got a big pop, but when him and The Rock were standing together, it was big, but it wasn't like great,
I agree. They tried to look at the fans, trying to control, and it didn't happen.
Yes.
It didn't happen. Well, anyway, man, let's wrap it up. Paul Levesque is making his way down to the ring on Monday Night Raw. Apparently, they always say that Monday Night Raw is the craziest Raw after WrestleMania, so
yep.
Let's see, man. But we'll definitely be back on here. We still got to do Wrestling Rehab Hall of Fame. So we'll definitely be dropping some man, I already got a couple of names that people got at me and threw them at me. And damn, we got some sorting out to do, Pablo. I'll be in touch, brother.
All right, man. Everybody out there, hey, salute mommy. Salute mommy.
Definitely, dog. Definitely, man. Mommy is red hot. There's nobody on her level.
That's right. All right, man. Good talking, and much love to everybody out there in the internet world.
Shout outs to all the junkies. We'll catch you guys on next one.
Take it home and I'll take off.